Cloud Talk.
Let's just say it's a higher level of thinking.
So, welcome. This is episode 1 of Cloud Talk. Getting down to it. This is the Altitude Network. Now, I creeped it out earlier in the year when I did this thing called the Manifest Group, where I had a lot of young aspiring entrepreneurs, small business owners, artists, everybody on different walks of life. I started this daily call every single day. We was just, motivating one another, opening up, and I was just teaching them a game about digital marketing, brand campaigns, advertising, life, personal growth, the whole thing. It went great. I did it for 90 days. I'm going to bring it back later in the year. So this is the second release of the Altitude Network. Now, the Altitude Network is entrepreneurship, personal growth, mental health, business 101, just everything that we need to go get elevated. Let's get money. Let's get into better health, mental health, and physical health, spiritual health. Sometimes conversations change it all. Now, this podcast is going to have a guest every single time. In clarity, I want to interview my friends. I want to interview people that I respect. This isn't particularly going to be celebrity driven. This is going to be really amazing, dope people. Not particularly normal, but people who have achieved something in life that got a dope story to them. And I want you to kind of hear it from people that's doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like in life, just a great thing. So we're going to talk about it. But what I wanted to address on Cloud Talk today was about taking the first step. See, this right here is the first step. I could have had one of my people here, but people started to drop off. I'm going to be honest. It's just not like an easy route for me. People started to drop off. I'm like, yo, let's do this punch. I don't do this stuff. What do you want me to come do? I don't understand. Why would someone want to listen to me? I got this vision where I'm going to have well thought, well spoken, open-minded individuals to speak their life story and express their experiences and wisdom that they've acquired along their whole path. And people start to delay, they get nervous, they block off. Some of my friends, they like, yo, they came, want to chill, want to party, be in the pool, be in the mansion, I get it. And then we've delayed on the work. So instead of me delaying on the network, because as you've probably been seeing on my Instagram page, on my Find Me One Lives, I've been co-posting with the Altitude Network to start creeping it out. So today is an example of what Altitude Network is about and kind of where I'm at with it. And one of the lessons I want to talk about in topics is about taking the first step. Taking the first step on an idea. See, the Altitude Network is going to have multiple content pieces. I got Cloud Talk, like what you're on right now. It's a podcast, one-on-one dialogue. I have Traffic Control. It's going to be something super fire. I got a podcast coming. It's going to be it's going to be amazing. It's about marketing and advertising, like these super fire advertising campaigns and marketing visions that we've all seen like in front of our eyes. But I'm going to break it down with one of my partners. And we're going to go over kind of why these advertising campaigns work, why they don't, what is it about these things that make us resonate and want to buy their product. It's like an insightful niche type content. Then I have Departures Podcast. Departures Podcast is going to be a podcast where I'm talking to people who are on their journey and they're departed onto their new endeavor. Like, how these entrepreneurs, they got these visions and some people's actually doing it? Well, that's who I want to talk to. You get me? A lot of my friends, they have really amazing business prowess, really, really amazing hunger, really amazing vision. And I'm going to talk to them so you can understand. I got someone who's on the app. I got someone who got a clothing line. And I mean, lit. The app is worth multi-million. The clothing line grows to over $1 million. So I'm going to talk to some dope people. So I'm just giving this like the intro to the pod itself. But today is all about taking that first step. It's difficult to take the first step because you kind of don't know who's going to be following behind you. It's like this nervous thing where if I take this first step and this flops, who does it fall on? There's nobody with me to say, well, damn, we flopped. It's going to be on my shoulders. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Altitude Network growing slowly. I'm okay with people just having to take time to understand kind of what we do. See, my personality is dynamic. We all know this landing strip. We all know what's on landing strip. It's all the adult content. The airport is all of the music content. First class seats is going to be more of like the down to earth reality side, and then altitude is all about business and personal growth, entrepreneurship. So it just makes me show these different dynamics of myself. So I really want to be really vulnerable and open with everybody about what I got going on and what's happening. And today is the biggest example of me, taking that first step. I advise everybody to take that first step on your dream. It's the most frustrating. I'm going to be real. I think the most scariest emotion in the world is regret. Because if you live with regret, you can't rewind time. You can't get that time back. You can only correct it from here forward. And the one thing that I never want to do is play around with regret. So when I had this idea to launch Altitude Network and to really speak to people about my business mind, and I feel like I understand life well, as an individual. I feel like I've gotten very, very mature along my route. And I want to share a lot of these experiences with y'all and open up healthy dialogue. I don't want the pace to be one-dimensional. I don't only want to talk about rap. I don't only want to talk to the girls. I don't only want to talk about business. I am a multifaceted, multi-layered, multi-dimensional person, and I think my content should reflect that. And that's just what this whole thing is about. So if you trigger to anything with Altitude Network and you're watching it to this point, I appreciate you. Hopefully you hit the subscribe, the like, and you drop a comment. Hopefully you follow the Altitude Network on Instagram and just watch through this entire project. I'm going to keep it short. I don't want to talk your ear off. We got Cloud Talk, which is going to be the one-on-one with people speaking about life, wisdom, about their journeys. We got Departures. That's specifically for entrepreneurs where their business is taking off. They're on their departure to their new location. I can't wait. That's going to be something powerful. The conversation I shot for that is it's amazing. We got Traffic Control, which is going to be about, marketing and advertising campaigns and just dope little things that's happening in business. And, what's really, really going on today with major companies, the Apples, the Nikes, the Burger Kings, McDonald's, Adidas, all the things that's going on with them. And we're going to really get to dive in on that. And I got something on there too. We're playing around with it, and it's the Find Me One Live project. Now, Find Me One Live, y'all all know I'm pretty known for it now. When I'm walking the street, Find Me One Live punch, The Find Me One Live project is going to be a content piece where I react off of all my Find Me One Lives. We've all heard them, but there's so much more depth to the conversations that I strike, and I want to dig into it. I just want to get more and more dialogue, man. I want to talk. So hopefully if you still here, you're tuned in, you go subscribe, like, and drop a comment. I appreciate you. Cloud Talk episode 1, we're going to consider this a light one. Episode 2, I got my brother Dwight Burt coming in. Really, really, really amazing story. Really, really, I don't even want to give you anything, but just really, really dope. It's going to be something powerful. I can't wait. I appreciate y'all, and I'm happy you locked in, man. We out, Altitude Network, man. Take off with us.
But why Cloud Talk? Let's just say it's a higher level of thinking.